Have you ever wondered why, despite all the effort, relationships seem to crumble? Why after the initial excitement does passion fade, leaving behind an emptiness where there once was a deep bond? Well, if you've ever felt that emptiness, that absence of connection that seems so strong at first, you're not alone. Relationships are like a boat navigating turbulent waters. They can be magnificent, but they can also sink if we don't know how to handle the sail. Today we're going to dive into the depths of the human mind and Napoleon Hill's teachings to understand and correct the common mistakes that lead to the failure of relationships. Have you ever stopped to think about what really makes a relationship last? Is it love, chemistry, or is there something deeper? Something that, if neglected, can turn love into frustration and resentment. I know you're here because you want answers. Because like me, you seek to understand what happens when love seems to disappear and how we can avoid such a common fate. Maybe you've experienced the sweet taste of passion, only to watch it fade away like a dream upon waking. Or perhaps you're in the midst of a relationship, desperately trying to keep the flame alive. What if I told you that the success or failure of a relationship doesn't depend so much on love, but on how you apply certain universal laws of success? What if I told you that love, as powerful as it is, needs fertile soil to grow, and many of us are planting seeds in infertile lands? Are you ready to face the truth about relationships? To learn how to achieve success in this crucial area of life? If you're ready for this journey, subscribe now, hit the bell to be notified of upcoming videos, and share this video with someone you think could benefit from these revelations. Because friends, today we're going to reveal secrets that can change not only how you see relationships, but also how you live them. The issue of relationships is complex, full of nuances and variables. It's not just about finding the right person, it's also about being the right person. About understanding that love, like any other area of life, is a field where principles of success can be applied. And this is where Napoleon Hill comes in, one of the greatest scholars of success, with his laws that transcend time and culture. Hill teaches us that to achieve success in any endeavor, including love, we must understand and apply certain laws. Laws that, when ignored, can lead to failure. And that's exactly what we're going to explore today. How these principles can be the key to maintaining a healthy, fulfilling, and long-lasting relationship. Have you ever wondered what really causes a relationship to crumble? Is it a lack of love, or is there something deeper? Something within our reach to change? We're about to find out together. So get ready for an introspective journey where we will debunk myths, face hard truths, and reveal secrets that can transform not only your relationships, but your life as a whole. Subscribe, activate the bell, and share this video so that together we can start building relationships based on principles of success, not on vain hopes. And as you watch, think about how these laws apply to your life. Comment below with your reflections, your stories, or your questions. Let's create a space for mutual learning and growth. Today, we go beyond the surface to understand why relationships fail and how we can correct common mistakes, inspired by Napoleon Hill's teachings. Prepare for a transformative experience, because success in a relationship isn't a chance, it's a conscious choice, an application of universal principles that guide us to triumph. Don't miss out, because we're just beginning to explore the vast and complex world of relationships. Relationships are complex, and often people enter them with unrealistic expectations created by movies, books, and popular culture. Napoleon Hill, in his work The Law of Success, teaches us that success in any area of life, including relationships, requires a deep understanding of the laws that govern success. Let's explore some of these laws and how they apply to relationships. The law of attraction and repulsion. Hill talks about how we attract and repel people based on our thoughts and attitudes. If you're constantly thinking about past failures, you attract more of the same. For a healthy relationship, it's crucial to maintain a positive mind, focused on what you desire, not what you fear. Example, imagine a couple where one partner is always reminding the other of past mistakes. This negative focus creates an invisible barrier, repelling harmony and attracting conflicts. The law of self-control. Hill emphasizes the importance of emotional self-control. Relationships fail when negative emotions like anger, jealousy, or resentment take over. Real story. I know of a couple who, after years together, started arguing over small things. They let go of self-control, allowing small flames of disagreement to become infernos. The result? A relationship destroyed by lack of control over their emotions. The law of autosuggestion. The way we talk to ourselves and to the other can shape the relationship. If you constantly tell yourself or your partner that the relationship is doomed to fail, guess what? It will fail. Data. Studies show that couples practicing positive autosuggestion have significantly higher rates of satisfaction and longevity in the relationship. Correcting common mistakes. Communication. Many relationships fail due to ineffective communication. Apply Hill's principle of positive self-expression. Instead of blaming, use I statements to express feelings and needs. Practice. Next time you feel frustrated, instead of saying, "You always do this," try, "I feel frustrated when this happens. Can we find a solution together?" Realistic expectations. Understand that your partner isn't perfect. Hill teaches us to accept people as they are, not as we'd like them to be. Unrealistic expectations are a recipe for disappointment. Practice. Make a list of the qualities you love in your partner and those you accept as part of their personality. Reflect on this daily. Self-knowledge. Know yourself. Hill emphasizes the importance of self-knowledge for success. If you don't know who you are or what you want, how can you expect someone else to know? Practice. Dedicate time for introspection. Write a journal, meditate, or talk to a therapist. Understand your needs, desires, and fears. So now that you know some of the common mistakes and how to correct them, it's time to act. Remember, success in relationships isn't an accident, it's a conscious choice. Before you go, tell me in the comments, how has this topic touched your life? Which mistakes do you recognize in your relationships? And if you liked the content, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and share this video. Here you learn how Napoleon Hill's teachings can help us transform moments of crisis into opportunities for growth, reflection, and authenticity. Before we proceed, I want to share something personal. When I started studying Napoleon Hill's teachings, I realized that many of my past relationships failed for reasons I didn't understand at the time. It was a journey of self-discovery and learning, and it's this passion to help others avoid the same mistakes that led me to create this channel. So if you're here, know that you're not alone. Let's embark together on this quest for healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Hill's principles, applied to relationships. The law of awareness. Hill teaches us that being aware of our mental state is vital for success. Relationships fail when we allow negative and limiting thoughts to dominate our minds. Practice. Do a daily self-evaluation. Ask yourself, how am I feeling today? What thoughts are dominating my mind? Are they helping or hurting my relationship? The E. Law of initiative and leadership. Relationships need leadership, but not in the sense of domination. Hill talks about initiative as the ability to take positive actions without being instructed. In a relationship, this means taking responsibility for the couple's happiness, not waiting for the other to do everything. Example: if you see something isn't working, take the initiative to suggest changes or activities that might reignite the relationship's flame. The law of positive autosuggestion. We have the power to shape our reality through what we tell ourselves. Phrases like, "I am worthy of love," or "Our relationship is strong and can overcome any obstacle," can transform the dynamics of the couple. Practice. Write positive affirmations about your relationship and repeat them daily. Notice how this changes your perception and behavior. Practical tips for applying what we discussed. Create connection rituals. Set aside time every day to connect with your partner. It could be a breakfast together, a walk, or just a moment of deep conversation. This strengthens the bond and ensures communication remains fluid. Learn to listen. Communication isn't just about speaking. It's also about truly listening. Practice active listening, where you focus on what the other is saying without thinking about your response. value individuality. Each person in a relationship should maintain their identity and interests. Encourage and support your partner's hobbies and passions. This not only enriches the relationship but also allows room for individual growth. Develop empathy. Try to see the world through your partner's eyes. This not only creates a more understanding environment, but also helps in resolving conflicts more easily. Accept change. People change, and relationships must evolve too. Accepting that the relationship won't be the same as it was in the early days is an important step for its longevity. How do these tips resonate with you? Share in the comments if you've applied any of them, or if you have other strategies that work to keep your relationship healthy. And if you have an inspiring story of overcoming in a relationship, we'd love to hear it. Remember, this is a space for mutual learning and growth. Now let's pause for a deep reflection. Think of a moment when you felt your relationship was at risk. What did you do or not do to change that situation? Hill teaches us that every failure is a lesson, an opportunity to grow. So, if you're going through a tough time, remember, every challenge is a chance to strengthen your bond. Before we end, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, activate the bell so you don't miss any content, and share this video with someone who could benefit from these lessons. And don't forget to leave your feedback on how this topic has impacted your life. In the next video, we'll explore the courage to change when your life is in flames, where we'll discuss how Napoleon Hill's teachings can help us transform moments of crisis into opportunities for personal and relationship growth. Join us on this journey of self-discovery and success. Until then, practice what you've learned here. And remember, success in any area of life, including relationships, is a journey of self-knowledge, effort, and application of universal laws of success.